Well, what do you think? What do you think here, huh? Okay, so we're in the studio. Let me adjust this camera. See, it's a little bit off kilter, wrong direction. Let's come in closer this way. All right, we're gonna bring it close. There we go. Now we gotta move the microphone further back this way. And as I promised, even though I have been slammed to the gills with stuff going on in the studio, man, I gotta keep moving further back. So we said we were going to talk guitars, and I want to thank the new subscribers, especially for being so patient. I mean, I think I said 3 or 4 days ago, who wants to do a live stream and or participate in a live stream? And you guys were like very receptive, but I just got bogged down with the other YouTube channels, the cooking channel, the DIY channel, and that. Oh, who wants to do it? Okay, so there we go. Oh, is this? Oh, well, thank you. I already see a heart thing there. Thanks for tuning in and liking and sharing and commenting and subscribing. It really helps. What is that? What the heck is that? That doesn't look like that's the right sign in there. Let us hit remove. There we go. I don't know why it did that. Anyway, we're going to try to come back to that. Well, let's go over to here and see where we're signed in. If you go, yeah, right there. So if you have any comments, feel free to put them on the screen there. I'm going to see why I wasn't able to. Maybe it's right here. Oh, yeah. Now it looks like it's working, right? So if you have a comment, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, all those guitars that are in the background there, they are yours truly. But this one is probably my favorite. I'm just going to cut to the chase. And I don't know if you heard, but Stratocaster, Fender Stratocaster won a lawsuit out of Germany, and it greatly looks like it's going to hinder the production of guitars manufactured or sold or both in the European Union. Now, it doesn't seem like it affected the United States just yet, but I think it's just the beginning, and that's the opinion of several other people. Man, this guitar is kind of cruddy from the last time I played it. I'm embarrassed to show it with those marks on there. Now, it's a little cleaner. I see a little mark right there, but that's surface, and that will come off. It already came off. Yeah. I try to keep my guitars in the case and protected. Now, what kind is this? This is a Hagstrom XL5 made, well, where is it made? It's probably made in China. It doesn't say on the back. But my Hagstrom bass that you see right there, I got that in 1969. And that one I still have. And what Hagstrom does is, you can't see it on here because it's behind this pickup. You can almost see it. I just realized you can almost see it, but not quite. But they have a truss rod that is shaped in the formation of an H, a patented H-shaped truss rod. And that is why they're able to make guitars. Even my bass, the thinness of this neck. Let me give you an example. This is your basic remote control. Look at the difference of the thickness of a remote control. It's actually incredible. And the other thing that's incredible about this guitar, whammy bar and all, it never goes out of tune. I won't say never. That's an inaccurate statement. It hardly ever goes out of tune. In fact, this thing has been in the case for, I'd say probably 3 weeks. And it still is in perfect tuning. So, just wait and see if any of you guys chime in. So we've got the way over there, the Epiphone Beetle bass, the Hagstrom bass, the yours truly homemade AR-15 guitar from parts from a pawn shop, and then right behind me back over here we got a Dean Resonator electric acoustic guitar with a lipstick pickup. And right back over here, I should face the other way, right there, up at the top, Steve Falter willed that guitar to me, and that is a Shelley custom guitar made in Central Florida here, Shelley Guitars. And then right behind the microphone, right there, we got my Takamine acoustic electric. Love that thing. That guitar plays with the action of like a Stratocaster, a finely tuned Stratocaster. And then next to there we've got the Streamliner Gretsch guitar in the style of like a 335, little different cutaways on there. And then of course the USA Strat right there. I think I remember it was made in 2007, American made, not positive. And then over here we got the J. Tercer knockoff Les Paul, which I actually like as much, if not more than any Les Paul that I've ever played. And then right over there, wrong direction, okay, right there, right over there, got a custom made fretless bass. Don't know who made it, but it is a great guitar. And then we got over here Agile, right down there, Agile Telly knockoff. And then another guitar that was willed to me, a Guild 12-string acoustic that I think was probably made in the late 60s, early 70s. I'm still investigating into seeing what year that was actually made by the serial number. And then right next to that is this one, the Hagstrom. And I think there's one more. Oh yeah. And then that one and the far end over here is a low end acoustic Washburn guitar, not electric. So I guess I never really counted them up. What do we got there? So 14? Yeah, 14 guitars. So when I asked in the live stream the other day, what's the number of guitars that's too many? Some of you had told me privately there's no such thing as too many guitars. Some said not enough. And I have to say that because of the storage space, I have enough guitars. I never thought that I would say that. I never thought that I would say that 5 guitars ago. But now, there's no more room in the inn. There's no more room in the inn. And I'm actually curious to see if any of you, let me go over to the board here and see if there's any comments that have come in. Sometimes the comments feed right into the what do you call it? The live stream software, and sometimes they don't. So I'm going to go over to here, going to see if I am missing any of your comments. And let's see how are we signed in here? We are signed in as Parlor Jones. Yeah, so I am watching, and I'll see if this comes through the right way. I'll just say hi. Why is that doing that? That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. That's not right. So I'm going to remove that comment. I got to figure out why that seems to be signed in the wrong way. Okay, I think I do see why. I do see why. Okay, so now it is signed in correctly. And then we're just going to go over to here, videos, and there we go. And just going to go here like this. And we'll say hi again. Okay, now it looks right, finally. So I don't see that you've commented. I know I promised you days ago that I would do a live stream where we could talk about guitars, both of us, but I don't want to stay on here and bore you. So if you're driving and you can't talk, can't even watch the video, you'll have to hit the replay button to see it back. But I finally got the kitchen New York bagel style video edited, so I'm going to upload that to the YouTube channel. If you're not following the other YouTube channels, Marty's Kitchen is one of them on YouTube, and then there's DIY with the Jones, Jones, DIY with the Jones, where I will be doing a rigid tool review, I guess. It's not a review of every one of the tools. It's basically just showing you about 10 or 15 different rigid tools and what I like about them. And there's one of the rigid tools that I really think really sucks, and I'll tell you, it's not the wet vac, even though that does suck. It's supposed to. But there's one tool in that collection, which I said is on the DIY with the Jones YouTube channel. You'll have to check that out. But this one right here was intended to talk to you about guitars, and I see that we maybe just caught you at a bad hour of the day. So I'm going to just simply say it was good being here with you guys today, and I hope to see you again. And we'll talk about guitars, and if you put in the comment field what you are interested in talking about, we will work that into our live stream. So thanks again for tuning in. Hope you have a great day. All right, taking off. See ya.